Hi, Adiash73 here with part 17 of the Crash Time walkthrough. This time we're on to case 8, the wager. So fire that up and start it in hard as per normal. Good opportunity here to get the Nitro Burner achievement if you haven't already picked that up. You can see that in the screen inserted on the right hand side. Basically fire your turbo off, but also hit the brake button. That will bring you to a stop. And then you can just keep pressing the turbo button and it will pop the achievement. It's quite an easy way of doing it rather than trying to fire off the turbo on a stretch of road and not having a collision. You can pop it if you want a bit later on by getting it in the single race mode. So bringing the focus back to the mission we're actually in, and this is a damage mission. If you've been watching the main footage, you would have seen that I've been giving him some grief, trying to damage him as much as possible. Obviously you should be well used to that by this stage of the game. As always with all the walkthroughs, if there's a particular mission that you're stuck on, you can go to the description and quick jump. Almost finished damaging him out, and there we are, mission over. Moving into mission 2. Again we're in that Porsche police car, again we've got a turbo, so it is another opportunity to get the Nitro Burner achievement, exactly the same technique as before. Hold the brake button, hold the boost button, and away you go. So this mission requires you to get through all 13 checkpoints. As with a lot of the missions of this type, you've played a few of them already if you're at this point in the game. The route you need to take isn't clear, but I did have to play this mission a couple of times until I found the route that's being shown on screen, just to make sure that I managed to get to all the checkpoints in time. This is mission 2 of case 8, the wager. Once you complete this case, you will get a little in-game movie that says that you've mastered the game, you've completed the game. But after that there will be one more case open to you, code 9807, and again this walkthrough will talk you through that case. Why wouldn't it? I want you to get all 44 achievements and all 1000 points in the game. So we're progressing quite nicely now through the checkpoints, more or less halfway through there.
Only a delivery van.
Have you ever seen blue styrofoam chips before?
So when you come out of this building, just be careful. If you go too fast and try and cut too much of the corner, you can clip that little fence we've just passed. As I say, with this type of mission, the route you need to take isn't always obvious, but if you follow the route that I've taken, you will hit all the checkpoints within the required time. If I've been able to do it, I'm sure you will be able to do it. So that's number 11, one more to go, and then we've got the final run. So you can see I spin my car around ready to go in the right direction. So that's it, we've got a destination to get to now. Not very neat, not very tidy, but you've already seen lots of me crashing and smashing if you've watched most of the parts of this walkthrough. Bit of boost just to get it back up to speed quickly. Another little collision, but you can see where I've got to get to in the distance. Plenty of time left to get there. And there we are, mission over, no dramas at all really. Now we're moving into mission 3 of case 8, the wager. This is another checkpoint type race, 2 locations to get to, and on this one the time, as you'd expect as we're quite a way into the game, is pretty tight. Obviously I make a mistake there, does lose me a bit of time. If you can avoid making mistakes, you'll obviously get to the final checkpoint in plenty of time. As it is, I just squeak there, but hopefully by you watching this video you'll know the route to take, you'll have a good idea of what to look out for, and you should make it without any major headaches. So a nice bit of speed along that section of the autobahn. Another little clip, nothing too serious, maintain most of my speed. Coming into the final section now. And we want to be by the stadium. You can see the arrows telling me to go left, so I take a bit of a shortcut cross country, clip a couple of vehicles, I can see where I've got to go, and just sneak into the end for a mission over. Moving into mission 4 of the wager, case 8. Again, this is a checkpoint location race, 2 locations to get to. Just over a minute to get to them, so you need to put your foot down. Again, the location you've got to get to isn't illustrated by a white route marker, just a case of finding the most expedient way to get there. Closing in. What I would say is I make a mistake towards the end here, so when you hit this first blue marker, look to the right for the brick type road, the paved road, and take that road. I've just gone past it, and then what you can do is that you won't have to cut through the trees like I do to get to the final checkpoint. Bit untidy, but got there in the end. Moving into mission 5 of case 8, the wager. We've got another follow type mission. Again, you're in a nice fast car, but the car you're following is also pretty rapid, so you will need to keep your eye on it. Make sure you avoid any head-on collisions or any crashes that really slow you down. Although you've got the boost to help you regain speed quickly, because he's in that fast type vehicle, he will disappear very rapidly. Coming up to this bend where you just need to take a little bit of care. Not much further to go, it pulls into the garage and that's it, mission over. Moving into mission 6 of the wager. You can see the vehicle. This one is a stop type mission. What you need to do is catch up with him, do the pit maneuver and stop his vehicle. I'm quite fortunate, I'm able to do that quite quickly. Almost have him there. There we are, back up a bit. He does try moving, but I'm still positioned okay and still able to get him through. And there we are, mission over. That completes this part of the walkthrough. As always, I hope you found these walkthroughs useful. Check out my channel for more video solutions, walkthroughs and vlogs. Thanks for watching and listening. Take care and goodbye.